I usually give an intro. No intro today. For the love of God, watch this. It will be worth your time. So, you're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm about to start a review for a dummy runner who is 70 rated at the center forward position, but is 64 rated as an attacking midfielder. Don't change the channel. I promise you this is gonna be worth it. I found this guy named NG. He's a dummy runner who can play attacking midfielder. He's 26-year-old and he's right-footed. I tested a lot of guys, and this guy may be the best aggressive attacking midfielder I've ever used. Yes, at the God tiers, there are really, really good attacking midfielders, but I've never seen a guy at this level for this price who is so damn aggressive that he will just will your team to score goals, whether he does it himself or he's assisting someone else. So let me get into it. So as I said before, he's 70 rated. When you put him into attacking midfield, he'll be 64 rated. Don't worry about this. I'll explain exactly how you use him and you'll feel it on the pitch. So let's get into the stats. When you look at these stats, you're gonna crap your pants. On paper, this guy looks horrible. He's got no offensive awareness, no ability to control the ball, no ability to finish. He's got good speed at 86, mediocre acceleration at 82, and pretty decent kicking power at 84. He has a decent physical contact at 83, and actually pretty good stamina at 85. As we move to his remaining abilities, he's got a mediocre weak foot of 2, mediocre conditioning of 4, and an average injury resistance. He's 26 years old, so he's not going to grow much. He's got a decent height at 183 centimeters, and at 77 kilograms, he's not super heavy, but he's not light. Again, stick with me. I promise it's worth it. As we get into skills, he's got 3 really good skills. Mid-range curler, which means that you can finesse shots outside the box with a high level of accuracy. One-time shot, which means he can shoot from a pass or a through ball or a volley and be pretty accurate. And gamesmanship, which means he's going to pick up a lot of fouls when he probably shouldn't. Now, nothing spectacular here, but solid skills. In team role, he's got nothing there, so we'll move on. And on the development sheet, you're going to get about a year, maybe 2 years out of this guy at this level, and then he's going to drop. So at this point, you're scratching your head. You're wondering, why the hell are you watching this review? I keep telling you to watch, and I haven't shown you anything of any interest. Before I get into the footage, one last thing. If you max out this guy's transfer fee, he has a release clause at 729,000. So you can get him with the release clause activated for less than 750,000. You can probably also get him with the salary that I show here at 610. I want to set your expectations that this guy is an absolute steal. Price-wise, any team in the game, no matter how crap you are, no matter what division you're in, can sign this guy. And he will sign with you because he's an absolute nobody. Now, before we get into the gameplay, there is one key thing you need to do with this guy. He's got good stamina, and you can see how I'm playing him and what the instructions are and the formation traits are with counter-attacking, long pass, attacking through the center from a formation perspective. The key thing that you need to do is make sure that you set this guy as a counter target. Even at the attacking midfielder position, you need to set him as a counter target because this is what's going to get you these crazy results. The fact that he always has the energy to burst forward. All right, so let's get into the gameplay and I'll show you what I mean. So the first thing you're going to notice is on the field, he looks pretty rapid. You're going to use him, and I guarantee you go back and double check his stats on speed. I guarantee that you wonder what the hell's going on and why he feels like he's got 90 speed and 90 acceleration. That's the first thing. The second thing that you'll notice is for a man that's got no dribbling skills, he can beat 1 or 2 men and with the gamesmanship pull down a couple fouls. This gives you a ton of possibilities in the attacking third because not only does he feel faster than he is, but the way he moves his body and how agile he is on the field allows you to attempt things that you wouldn't attempt usually with a player at his skill level. Now, here's the other thing. He doesn't have any great passing stats, but from what I saw, the man can make a good through pass on the run, and there's a couple of examples of that in the footage that you'll see. But this brings us to the main point of this review. This guy is so aggressive. You will see multiple points in the footage where he is just so aggressive at getting up front that he will be ahead of the advanced strikers and ahead of any other attacking player on the field consistently once he's out of the midfield or someone else is making a play. This player, out of every player I've used in Master League, including 90 rated players, and really out of every player I've used in the game, I'm going to have to start to go back and genuinely test other superstar players to see if I get the same type of aggressive performance when I use the same formation settings. Because genuinely, I've never seen a player at the attacking midfielder position get into such dangerous positions consistently and aggressively. If this guy had better skill, he'd be a cheat code. Even as it is, I played a bunch of games in the Premiership. The only team that he struggled with was Manchester City. And he had Rodrigo defending him all game, and they were playing as a defensive midfielder that was marking him. And he still got free and created chances. Remember, this guy's 64 rated at the attacking midfielder position. Just think about that for a second. It's absolutely insane. Genuinely, the only way you can verify what I'm saying is go buy the guy. You can do it with a change in your pocket. Pick him up as soon as you can, play him for 3 games in that attacking midfielder position, and I guarantee you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. His level of aggressiveness puts him in situations where you have to give him the ball, where you have to put a through ball to him. You have to play a 1-2. He finds himself in situations where defenders are running at him. He's peeling off 2, 3, 4 defenders. Your strikers are getting wide open. I'm making guys like Joe Ellington at Newcastle look like they're Alan Shearer because they get wide open shots because the defense are crapping their pants that this guy is going to break through and get an open shot and goal totally uncontested. You got to try him. Now, lastly, because he's got a dummy runner style and he's a striker, you are going to see, because of that style, that he is going to get a little more attention from the other defenders. He'll drag any defensive midfielders, plus at least one center back, plus potentially the right or the left back with him on almost every play. So you will frequently find yourself in a position where you're doubled up or potentially tripled up. It means that he's going to play a lot better when you have other capable players around him, like any player would really, but you're going to want probably at least one good player up front to pose another threat to really open this guy up. I guarantee if you get 2 really solid strikers and you put him in the middle at attacking midfield, because of the dummy running component, he will shred defenses. You'll be virtually unstoppable. And the only reason I can say this is there were 2 games in particular that are in this footage. One specifically being a game against Manchester United where I was 2 goals down when I brought him on at halftime, and ended that game with him producing 3 goals through assists or scoring himself, and it just totally changed the game. Man U were pressing forward, they were bullying my midfield, they were always on top of my defense. I bring him on, and all of a sudden, they're spending all of their time trying to defend the counterattack. And constantly, I'm finding myself in dangerous positions. And my striker, Wilson, who on paper is 82, which you'd think he's pretty good, is never really a striker I would choose. He doesn't do the things that I like him to do. He's not super clinical. And at the 70th minute, he runs out of steam. And I'm making that guy look like he's a beast because NG is just so freaking aggressive. And so he's constantly up there giving the defenders nightmares. All right, so I've told you who I think is the best attacking midfielder with the dummy running style, but I'm going to take it a step further. He's the best player through all the reviews I have done in this budget series, and he is the only single player that I can call out and say, if you play him the way I'm telling you to play him, with the counter attacking style and the counter target assignment in that attacking midfield position, you can put him on any team in any league, and he's instantly going to make your team significantly better. All right, try him, guys. Tell me what you think. Give me your honest feedback. I've got a couple more reviews in the hopper, so if you want more like this, make sure you're subscribed. But this guy, honestly, if you only ever watch one of my videos, please go get this guy. All right, thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.
Hey guys, I'm new to YouTube, so if you like the content, please give me a like. If you like the topics, please subscribe, and always leave a comment if you can. Thanks, guys.